Welcome to Amazing World Channel.
GETTY EPACatalonia referendum. The EU will finally debate the chaotic vote. The European Union is set to debate the Catalonia independence referendum tomorrow, breaking a shameful silence on the violence which marred the controversial vote. The Sunday referendum on independence for Catalonia saw heavily armed Spanish police attack and shoot protesters and voters, in horrifying scenes at polling booths across the region. More than 800 people were injured as 2.2 million people braved clashes to vote, with 92% choosing independence for Catalonia in a huge blow to the EU. Spain's Madrid government, however, refutes the result and claims the referendum was invalid and unconstitutional, a stance echoed by Brussels, desperate not to lose an affluent region and see division grow within the bloc. October 3, 2017. People clash with Spanish Guardia Civil after lukewarm appeals for unity. EU leaders will finally acknowledge the crisis with a debate in Parliament tomorrow, with emotional scenes expected as nationalists and Europhiles clash. European Parliament President Antonio Tajani confirmed the debate in a tweet which read, "I spoke to Mariano Rajoy." The European Parliament will debate on constitution, rule of law and fundamental rights in Spain in light of the events in Catalonia. The EU has been criticised for a muted response to the chaos so far, with the European Commission weekly claiming it was an internal matter for Spain. Violence can never be the answer. Charles Michel. Across Europe, EU leaders including Theresa May, Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel have also kept quiet, but for instances the rule of law must be met. The Belgian Prime Minister Charles Michel stood strong, declaring violence can never be the answer. We condemn all forms of violence and reaffirm our call for political dialogue, but he has been an exception, rather than a tone-setter. Nicola Sturgeon also spoke out. EPACatalonia referendum. Violence broke out during the controversial vote and frustration is growing in Catalonia about the EU's lack of response, with Catalan President Carles Puigdemont appealing for assistance. He said there is no push button for independence, it does not exist. It is not a domestic matter. It is obvious we need mediation. We do not want a traumatic break. We want a new understanding with the Spanish state. EPACatalonia referendum. The EU has been criticised for its response to the vote, with Catalonia expected to formally declare independence this week. Time is running out for the EU to establish a dialogue before chaos and violence breaks out once more. The EU debate will lay clear what Brussels values more: its own well-being and a false image of unity, or the safety and democratic rights of Europeans.